For this problem, we're given the sum of the first 5 terms of an arithmetic series is 5, and the sum of the next 5 terms is 105. Find the first term and the common difference. So let's extract what key information we have here. To start with, the sum of the first 5 terms. So our sum of the first 5 terms is equal to 5. That will be important, we'll be using that shortly. And we're also told that the sum of the next 5 terms is 105. Well, what does this mean? If we're looking for the sum of the next 5 terms, well, we're looking for terms 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So we are looking up to the sum of the 10th term, but we don't want to include the sum of the first 5 terms, so we're going to subtract the sum of the first 5 terms and say that that is equal to 105. So we need to generate some expressions for these then. Well, if we look at the sum of the first 5 terms is equal to 5, using our summation formula, we have that 5 over 2 times 2a plus 5 minus 1, which is 4, so times 4d is equal to 5. If we move the 5 over 2 to the other side, it becomes times 2 over 5. So in other words, we end up with 2a plus 4d is equal to 2. Now we can simplify that, but we might want to use it in that form. So let's have a look at the other expression then. So the sum of the first 10 terms minus the sum of the first 5 is equal to 105. Well, if we substitute in here, we have 10 over 2 times 2a plus 10 minus 1 is 9, so plus 9d. But we have a value for the sum of the first 5 terms, so we can just subtract 5 and say that that is equal to 105. We don't need to put an expression for this one. So if we simplify this then, we have 5 times 2a plus 9d. If we move the 5 to the other side, we have 110. So we have 2a plus 9d is equal to 110 divided by 5, which is equal to 22. And this is why we haven't simplified the first expression. So let's call this equation 1 and equation 2. And because we want to get values for a and d, we're going to solve them simultaneously. So let's do equation 2 minus equation 1. So we have 2a plus 9d is equal to 22. 2a plus 4d is equal to 2. When we subtract them, the a terms cancel. 9a minus 4d is equal to 5d. 22 minus 2 is equal to 20. Therefore, d is equal to 4. At this stage, we need to substitute them into one of our 2 equations. Let's use equation 1. So using 1, we can say that 2a plus 4 times 4 is equal to 2. 2a plus 16 is equal to 2. 2a is equal to minus 14. So a is equal to minus 7. If we check with our other equation then, we have 2 times minus 7, which is minus 14, 4 times 9, which is 36, and minus 14 plus 36 is indeed 22, so it works. So we have our 2 values. So let's just state that then. Therefore, our first term is equal to minus 7, and the common difference is equal to 4. And that's how we solve this problem.